osibyo tya sebo.
Usiwe bulungi.
All right, I hope I got it right.
You got it right.
All right, thank you for granting us this interview. What is the one thing you'd say, whether it's regard to development, advancement in one way or the other, or growth that stands out for you, a key area for Uganda in this last 6 decades?
Although we are talking of 60 years, but actually the years of progress are only 36.
Yes.
Because the initial 24 we were not even stagnant. We regressed. The initial 24 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you can see, Uganda is a very rich country. There's a lot of natural resources.
We still have several disputes between Kenya and Uganda, and barring of some products coming from here. So what is it you hope to do different to ensure the approach is similar for the benefit of all involved?
Well, first of all, experience will teach us. Like this, what we're having now, problem of high food prices, what. As I was saying in my speech, this is partly the only problem really that is not local is the problem of fuel, the fuel prices. This is the one which is from the global. Mm-hmm. But the others are our own mistakes. So people will now see them. Because some of us have been talking about them. You know, Jesus was here. He told us what to do. People didn't listen. He was hanged.
So are the other leaders in East Africa not listening?
Then as time went on, so nasema wewe ni Mkristo.
Kabisa?
Naona hata mimi son of Kaguta is also a Christian. How did he become a Christian? Because Jesus said something, love your neighbors, you love yourself, love God with all your heart. The man was hanged. Lakini aliacha ujumbe. He left the message.
Your son, General Muhozi, went on a Twitter tirade threatening to capture Nairobi and saying it would take, in fact, 2 weeks. You, however, apologized on his behalf to Kenyans, but many wonder, and I want to start there, if it was any other general, other serviceman or woman, would they have received that same treatment?
That general you are talking about, Muhozi, he's a very good officer in army things. Army, this one, because army has got all sorts of problems. Corruption. Many of the armies are killed by corruption, stealing resources of the army, poor training, and so on. So, if somebody is good in something, but makes a mistake in something else, how would you handle it? Our experience is that you try to, as I said in because I also became a tweeter.
Yeah, we saw your statement. You went in there as well.
Because I became a tweeter. So from our long experience, not only for Muhozi, for many of them, we try to get, because you may not get people 100% correct. So if he has got 10% mistake, 20% mistake, but 80% contribution, this is how you manage it.
You have maintained in the past that, of course, you were elected by the people, and you've been legally in office. However, your critics have argued that from the removal of term limits to the removal of age limits and other alleged strong-handed tactics in dealing with dissenting voices, including the opposition, at this point, be it all as it may, human beings are mortals. I wonder what kind of leadership you envision for Uganda post Museveni.
The leadership is, I told you that Uganda has got owners,
The people.
the population. Those people, they are here and they are increasing in number. And when the time comes, they sit down, because you see really the issue from our point of view, the issue is not the who leads. As I told you from the beginning, it is the what is to be done. And if you see the way we have been, the issues we have been dealing with here, from 1965 actually, because you are talking of, I have been a leader since 1965, as a student leader. It is the same problems, challenging different phases of the same problem. So now we are in an easier phase where we are running the country, and the question is, at every stage we sit down and say, what do we do? What is to be done? What is to be done? Those term limits you are talking about, we talked about them. We had put them. We had put them. But then when we got some point, we said, but what is needed? And we debated. The whole country debated, and we said no.
They needed you.
We need not me necessarily, but all hands on board. All hands on board. You know that expression in the Navy, where everybody is needed.
All hands, yes, on deck.
On deck.
Yes.
On deck. All hands on deck. So that's really the issue. The issue is not that it is for us. We don't think it is the who, it is the what.